Previously, on Fall of the Imperiate.
Someone has had a pretty eventful week.
There's a dude over there. There's a big Goliath, look.
Hi.
Hello, friend. I have many spell slots. So many.
He's sort of with the ship.
I'm the entertainment. Gorthong.
Yeah, we found out that the captain is being beheaded.
Oh, he survived?
Apparently. Yes.
Are they alive too?
Yeah. Oh, the cannibal.
There's a cannibal running loose on the island. That could be a distraction, maybe?
We've
Taken
got
care
a
of.
meal tied up to the fence right there for the cannibal. We've got bait.
Boy, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I just want him dead.
Look, I gave you the most valuable piece of intel.
You haven't given us anything.
Lila has the real letter and will probably have more answers.
Can we talk just really quick?
Boy, everybody wants to talk to me.
When it is time to fight my father, help me kill him.
I've got your back. Can I just be honest with you real quick? You look like shit. You need to sleep.
Sleeping is when it gets worse. He doesn't look mentally stable right now.
I love you guys. I don't want to lose Lex to her anger. I don't want to lose Ozek to his sadness. I don't want to lose you to a lot of things.
As you're getting up for your watch,
Okay.
the bounty hunter, his feet move. He is trying to draw something in the dirt. It's just letters, and it just says, "She's close."
Shit. Your sister's here. She's here.
We need to book it.
This crack of lightning and the roll of thunder just fills the woods in this flash of light.
The horse is gone.
The bounty hunter also takes bludgeoning damage because now he was jolted. The horse poofs out of existence.
Oh,
and then there's a. I mean, you're in the same situation.
I know.
Do I know what's going on?
You ever know that his sister is some kind of powerful magic person who's bad news, and apparently they've been fleeing from her.
Which sounds like a you problem.
You do see in the darkness in the distance a silhouette of a woman.
Can I cast light?
Light casts down from the trees. There you see Lila Orlock. Go ahead and give me attack rolls, Romina.
She's gonna cast blindness. Now she can't see us, so you got this.
Lila. It's done.
And she throws her rapier down to the ground, and she uses her last spell slot to just angrily throw one more fireball just up in the air.
I think I'm gonna start tying up her hands.
Okay.
Lila, where's my dad? Give me more details. It says in the letter that the bloodline would know.
There's magic in the letter itself.
So this letter is how people get into the party.
Yes.
Take this now. Give it to you because you're bloodline, right?
As soon as the vellum touches your fingers, there's a shimmer.
We can get in.
We bring the invitation to the docks at Castihill, and a portal will open, and that's how you get into the gala.
If only we knew some very powerful, smart wizard who could get us in and out of places rather easily.
Yes, I was thinking about that. What if I did capture you, dear brother? Good evening, Albuquerque, Twitch, YouTube, the platforms, all of the things. Welcome. We are the Downtown Albuquerque Roleplaying Coalition. This is our original campaign, Fall of the Imperiate. With us is the usual crowd. Gang's all back together. Woo! Max playing Atticus, Nathaniel playing Ozek, Monique playing Lumina, and Natalie playing Lex. You know the drill at this point. They've seen the same recap you have. We are hopping right into it. Y'all down? Y'all down?
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. All right. The living walls of Sarahole Manor are a welcome sight after a harrowing chase through the woods. Ironically, your once pursuers now both join. Lila Orlock, hands still bound to prevent further spellcasting, walks slightly ahead as she keeps a lookout for the guards from Castihill. Right, they're mostly staying down by the cove. We should be good here. Let's talk this out in detail. This is now kind of like late into the morning, close to noon, after the night's prior events. So you've had a little bit more time to rest. So now that brings you up to fully to a full long rest.
Thank goodness.
Well, I'm so glad I find my way back after being lost in the woods.
Ozek, where have you been? Are you okay?
I got turned around with the horses. I got stuck out in the woods, and that's why I was gone for about an episode. But now I'm back, and I'm ready to tackle everything that you've all filled me in on, because I also saw the same recap.
Recap.
What's a recap?
I mean, I just don't stop talking. You don't have to call it a recap.
Atticus
It's more
did
of a-
tell me everything that happened as soon as I came back. He didn't
Yes.
ask me if I was okay or anything.
Yes,
he just
and we-
immediately said, "This is what happened."
Thank God you're here, Ozek. I have so much to tell you.
Yeah, he hasn't been
Covered in dirt,
sleeping, by
gross.
the way.
Yeah, because your memory of the night before, you were kind of hanging around the bounty hunter, which the party learned his name's Durlock or something like that. And then, in the middle of the night, while people were on watches, he alerted the camp to the fact that Lila was actually watching the party from the darkness, messaging him, trying to get him to, break out and like ambush
So
y'alls.
it's a genetic thing. That's what I'm finding out.
It's
The message reliance.
yes. I was like, well, we've been pitted against each other since
You're
we were
like,
children,
we
but
don't
that
talk
yes.
face to face.
Yeah.
And so
would we?
everyone had gotten up to try and like sneak away, but then she had cast a lightning bolt, and that had that hit someone in the party really badly. But at that point, everyone was just scattering and splintering throughout the woods, and that was kind of where you had gotten separated before you eventually reunited with them after they had, subdued Lila Orlock.
Okay, that's sensible.
Yeah. So now it's kind of late morning after that incident. You are back at Castihill Manor, kind of grouping up and planning. She is going to somehow present y'all and get you aboard and start journeying back north. How do y'all want to do that? She has some ideas, but she is also.
Of course, she has
Addie,
ideas.
come on, Addie. Do you want to plan with me here?
Yeah, do you want to plan with this crazy person?
I mean, I think it might be for the best if
we, tossed her body in the river? Or just
well, we can't
sister.
do that. Because then, my darling sister, we wouldn't have leverage. So, here's my thing. First, my father is a very bad man, but his power and influence stretches across this place. I mean, he's one of the 3 big families that aren't directly related to the Imperiate, sorry. I know where I'm at. But he's one of the 3 families that aren't directly related to the Imperiate that are in charge of most of our exports and imports. Yes?
Sorry, guys. This sounds like it's going to be a really long and lengthy talk. Can we do this over breakfast? I'm very hungry. I don't remember the last time we ate.
Oh, that's an excellent idea. I can see
Sorry.
that.
I'll be able to listen better if I'm not hungry.
No, I have noticed that.
Because all I can do is think about food. So I heard something, 3, something.
No, yeah, you did hold up Flicker to your mouth as like a burger for a second before you set him down, so I do see that.
He's just so
That's
holdable.
okay.
Look at this. Just kind of. He's perfectly burger sized. I'll start some
Lots of
breakfast.
fat there, just good bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go start something. Let me see what we've got down here.
No, I actually agree. Let's get lunch prepared, or brunch.
Brunch!
What a fun word. We should really coin that. It's like a mix of lunch and breakfast. That's amazing.
Why
We
hasn't
should've-
anybody thought of that?
I know.
We should invent that, yeah. I'll start making breakfast. I'm doing breakfast stuff.
So here's my proposal.
Oh dear.
I can cast an illusion to make it seem like you're all chained up and are prisoners. We march on down to the ship. Obviously, there's not enough room on the Dreadlands to house all of you, so you'll have to be housed in the sloop that you all stole, and then we can haul the sloop back as well.
And we'll just be in chains, and that's
They're not
Illusory
real.
chains.
They're not real chains, look, I'll do a smaller version. And she just uses, the minor illusion cantrip on her wrist, and there's a chain there. But she puts her fingers through it, and it's an illusion.
Can I do like not necessarily an insight check on her, but like maybe like some sort of check to see if there would be, if we would know that there would be something at the party of like that would be able to detect something like that. Like I'm assuming security at this gala is going to be pretty high.
You can go ahead and give me
It
Arcana.
might include like spell Arcana. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Detect
I will say I have a thought about that too.
That is Arcana 9.
Like, probably. There'd probably be something at the party. You're not for 100% for sure. But right now, she's just pitching an idea to get you on the ships and starting north. This isn't a plan to get you into the party.
Sure. I'm not listening. Lex is sort of just like.
Because I think, sorry, not to do Atticus. I'll jump back into Atticus in a second. I've been in the studio all week. You can tell by my outfit.
Literally slept here.
Yeah, I've been in the rafters, just kind of hanging. My thought is that either way, we have to figure out a really good disguise to get into the gala because we are on wanted posters on the main island everywhere. So, like, either way, like, even if she could present us as prisoners, I don't see that working for us in the long run if we went to the gala, just because we need to get in. And also, I'll be honest, I would love to try and get the anti-magic field working before we get there, which I know we're on a tight time crunch, but that's my biggest priority right now is because, like, if we're sneaking into the gala and we don't have anything, then we're kind of just showing up to the gala. Like, we're just kind of walking into a den of vipers as one mouse.
There's going to be vipers there too?
I just call them vipers because they're mostly...
Oh.
They're all kind of snake-like.
Well,
I
right
don't
now,
remember.
I'm trying to
There's
get...
the hissing, so I thought, with the viper.
Oh, no, I hiss too. I mean, that's more of a demon thing.
Vampires hiss.
There's some oatmeal for you.
Right now, I'm just trying to get you aboard the ship because those guards report to the magistrate. They're on loan to Durlock and myself.
Got it. That's important to know. Okay.
But now we need to maintain this cover we have if we're able to board and return north.
Yeah, yep. And here's for legs.
She's got a really big appetite, isn't she?
She does. It's
Well, she grew 2 feet.
she did grow 2 feet in like a week.
Oh, what's in this?
You get used to
Do
it.
you want it?
Wait, she's still tied up.
Oh yeah, no, her hands are
Why are we
tied.
giving her food?
Yeah.
I'm using mage hand and feeding her.
No, I'll do it. Just relax. You think I haven't fed prisoners before?
Lex is just like,
I mean, if you want to.
Both
if
you
you're going to
guys-
complain, you don't have to eat it.
it's no.
I'm very happy
I didn't
to eat your
complain.
food.
I literally asked what's in it.
It's mainly oatmeal. There's a little bit of dried meat, some salt, and they had I don't know, dates or something in the cupboard here, so I put those in too.
And pretty soon, it'll be parts of you if you can't behave.
I have been nothing if not amicable to everything thus far.
I don't think we need to threaten her so much. I mean, and I mean this with love. If she's an Orlock, I mean, they're pretty obvious about what it is that's got them,
She literally almost killed me twice.
Yeah, and Atticus has almost killed at least one of us once. So, I mean...
I just think you guys are being way too trusting. Have you noticed that one of our party just totally bounced? And
Yeah, so
you don't know what happened to him?
The invisible guy? Isn't he
Yeah,
just
no.
around?
Ozek only saw him briefly, but there was a brief moment the night before where while you were tending to the bounty hunter, a giga-drow, for lack of a better word, basically a Goliath body but with drow facial features, just appeared in a bush right behind you. It was a very troubling moment, but apparently he was part of the crew of the Crimson Ember.
Okay, yeah, okay. For a second there, I was back in the war.
Just full on
flashback.
flashback.
Huge drow guy coming at me out of a bush. I'm like...
But yeah, when you all awoke the following morning, he just wasn't there. Eleanor, who was up before everyone kind of packing up camp, just said, yeah, he kind of just booked it. I think what he was saying about not feeling safe around, just like casually jabs her thumb in the sleeping Lila's direction.
You
Someone
can
with
say
sense.
Lila's name. Honestly, she'll take it as a compliment. I know I do.
I
All right. Well, yes, her. It's a her thing. But yes, that's why he's left. And so that is
Yeah,
kind of
so
how the
he's
morning
gone.
went as we jump back.
Well, I mean, I figure that he can come and go and do his own thing. We have a mission to do all together, so if people are going to help us, they'll help us. But like Diego in the capital and other people are helping us as it benefits them too. You know, I think it's fine. But for Layla and I'm sorry, what's your name, Mr. Bounty Hunter Man?
It's Durlock.
Durlock.
And
all right.
the fine eats beats
Thank you.
beats trail rations any day.
Oh, it's mostly trail rations, so that's pretty impressive. But I mean, they're bound up. They're not going to really do anything to us. I mean, Layla, if we're worried, I mean, Durlock here, he seems like a fine bounty hunter. I can do that.
Former bounty hunter.
You just wait a minute. I can do that for you.
Oh. All right.
All right. And Layla's not going to do anything. I mean, Layla, you going to do anything?
Of course not.
I'm going to roll an insight
I
check.
like glare at her. Like,
I think Atticus has this moment where he
Right?
just like he remembers that him and Layla loved rage baiting. Like the two of them are just such rage baiters, so he's just like trying not to laugh because he's like, oh my god,
and
I'm
Lex-
holding back.
Lex is just like so clueless about that shit. Like she just does not understand that like rage baiters will continue to do it like no matter what, and she like doesn't understand that it's a joke. And so she's just like, it's working.
I know, and
The
he
rage
keeps,
baiting
and he
is
keeps like
working.
raising his hand, but then he kind of likes that Layla's getting in trouble for it, so he's like,
All right. You said 21 on the insight?
21.
Yes. All right. So you get the sense that in the immediate moment, she's being cooperative. She does truly intend to help get you guys first north to Castihill and then into this gala. So her immediate intentions are exactly how she is behaving. Although you do get a sense that she's still kind of thinking long term and maybe weighing other options as well.
Of course. I mean, that's the same sense I get when I talk to Atticus. So,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, in my opinion, in Ozek's opinion, Atticus is his friend, and Layla is not his friend. But there is a lot of assumed mental similarities that come from being in the Orlock family that I think he's maybe assuming or picking up on with her. And I think he feels like she might not know how to maintain this like uppityness if he is just kind of an adult who's actually fully paying attention to her and taking care of her even a little bit, and that might throw her off because they obviously don't have that. So he's gonna go over and he'll feed both of the prisoners the oatmeal, and he knows how to do it.
Yeah, they're both like weirded out for a second. It's like, you could just like a spoon.
I know, but if I give you a spoon, you could use it to potentially kill me, and then I'd have to snap your neck in front of everybody.
And then I'll be really mad because I didn't get to do it.
Spoon feeding it is then.
And I'm just casually, as I'm spoon feeding you, I'm like, oh, I used to do this all the time in the reclamation.
Oh, that's like kind of the dwarf drow thing I read about.
It's something. There you go.
It's something.
I think that I'll kind of. Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna pull the group a little bit away from Layla once we've eaten, and I'll just kind of bring up. I'll be like, so. Me and Layla have a bit of an issue, a consistent problem. I don't think you fully understand why we're like this. We have been pit against each other for a purpose. The two of us are the only, well, unless young Toby ends up being a caster, we don't know yet, but our oldest brother didn't have magic. The two of us have magic. We're middle children. I am the family shame, I guess. So it was kind of up to her to become the leader of the house, except my magic is potent enough, and Father, before anything else, cares about who's the strongest, which is always him. But when I was able to contest magically with Layla, all of a sudden, it was a bit more up in the air who could actually take over the family name and business. And all the assets and resources and that fucking room I haven't been able to get into since I was a child. You see his eyes start to like turn into slits as he starts grinning. And God, if I could just get in there. I'm sorry. Anyway, I think...
God, how come anyone isn't doing interventions with him? That's like...
Well, it's
I just, well...
Gorla shakes her head. No, the middle child part explained everything, honestly.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I'm like, and she's also a middle child. We're the two in the center. We're sandwiched. So, well, here we are.
All right, so is she gonna, like, kill us in our sleep while we're sailing north, or what's your read on her?
No, I think
Over my
you
dead
all
body.
aren't really her concern. I think that if she is to take me down, it needs to be public, and it needs to be in front of my father. So we won't be in any real danger until he's present, as far as I would understand. And I can make an insight check just to make sure that that's true, but
Sure.
that's kind of like, okay, we'll see. 11.
Yeah, that like based on Atticus's read of the family, it sounds about as good of an explanation as any.
Yeah, because I mean, most of, if all of our fights have been at our father's behest. Every quest we've completed at our father's behest, and always against each other. So I'm just assuming that that's when our final battle will take place. So if anything, in our plan, we just have to have a contingency for neutralizing her before we see my father.
All right. So we want to get up north so we can attend this party. So let's go along with whatever weird cover scheme to get on those boats and get north. Yeah? All right. Hang on. Yeah, Lila, we'll do the chain thing. There. Happy? Yeah.
Not ever really, but I think
Gives Gorla a little kiss on the cheek.
I've just kind of accepted a rudimentary.
And so so you all go back, and so Lila's like, all right, so I'll need you 5 to line up single file, and the rest of the pirates, while I'm presenting the prisoners, you can sneak onto the sloop and stow away below deck, because they don't necessarily know about you lot. They only know we were only sent down here to retrieve these 5. Well, if I'm going to be part of this scheme, you can keep my equipment, obviously, but I at least need my clothes back. They're going to know something's up if I show up tied up, stark naked.
He does make a good point, Lex.
Jacket and hat.
Oh, the hat. Ugh. I'd pull the hat off and I'd mend it. So the whole
Because he was frowning. Like, this is the first time you see it. He's like scowl to neutral, and this time you actually saw him frown when he saw the hat.
He's sad
just
about
sad.
that.
I was just like,
You made him sad.
well, I had a spell to handle it. Honestly, this generation.
Wait, did he say naked except for the hat? And is that what? Like, I'm sorry.
Naked the whole time.
He's probably got like some basic like torn shirt that's likely torn and damaged because he's been stomped on, lightning bolted.
We all have
ice
tunic
bolted.
and pants. Everyone
Yes.
has tunic and pants.
I was gonna say tidy whitey's that kind of when he got shocked to
Is this
almost
a
to
Winnie
death.
the Pooh situation where
kind-
it's just
I was gonna
the jacket and a hat?
It's just the waistband of
I'm
the
so
underwear that's left.
I'm
no,
so
the-
sorry.
No, partially
thinking about something
scorched white boxers, except instead of red hearts, it's like red crosshairs.
Oh my
That's
god.
good. Where does he get those?
Where does he get those? Interesting.
Where can we go
You know what?
shopping?
Give me a history check. Perhaps there's some lore about where he got those.
I don't.
Perhaps there's a store in Castihill
I
we
wasn't
can
trying
visit.
to open up. I guess I know because that's a 22.
Yes.
very serious.
What about you?
I got a 22.
All right, both of you,
We
just
know
off
for
the top of your heads, along the northern coast of San Diego, is the last known Joe Boxer store location in the known multiverse.
Wow.
Yes, that is canon, dear
Amazing.
viewers. I'm not going to come up with a better gag or better world building for that.
And if MeUndies wants to sponsor us, we will change the name.
Yes.
You have to.
That's
Gen Z,
incredible.
Google it.
It's run by the Noid, so look that one up.
Gen Z.
But no, so there is a little boutique in San Diego that apparently sells custom wear.
Okay. This better be plot relevant.
Yes,
Well,
plot relevant or something you can when you guys are there can call upon at a later time.
yeah.
We all get matching.
I mean, you
Yes.
can't
Yes,
imagine
yes,
the
yes.
amount of custom underwear I had to get made. I mean, it really is just insane. The tail. You would think that more people would make underwear for creatures with tails, but they just don't. It's crazy.
I wasn't. Yeah. Okay.
Because you can just cut a
I was
hole in
thinking.
them.
I was just thinking something else, but that's all
Could you
right.
just turn the briefs around?
Aren't you a cleric?
No, I am. I haven't.
Just wear them backwards. The whole
Reverse
thing.
fly.
We need to go. We need to move.
Yes.
We're wasting
Yeah.
time.
So this
Atticus is
entire
just
time,
like Josh
Wiley's just watching this exchange. She's like,
Lex is like,
"We're all gonna fucking die, aren't we?"
Oh, we say that every time.
Okay.
All right.
Single file.
like to be fair,
You
I've
all
almost died
sneak,
twice.
and so she weaves some magic with her hands, and as you all wrists together, and sure enough, a chain, like manacles form around the wrists, and a chain links between each set of manacles, but there is no weight, no feeling
that kind of change.
at all. So, like, if you move too much, your wrists will phase right through it. But other than that, though, like, you can hear the sound of the chains clinking, etc. All right. So, if you want to completely blow our cover and have the guards attack us, move your wrists around very dramatically. But if you keep them close, I can maintain the illusion and keep, I mean, yes, that's your choice.
Yeah, she's just doing an example.
God,
Yes.
Layla, I wish we weren't enemies sometimes. It really is just, you're so funny.
I mean, if no one's gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. You don't have to be enemies. Your dad's not here. The whole thing that they make you do with each other is pretty dumb.
I agree.
You're both Orlocks. You're both gonna get the money. It's not like one of you has to be the top dog.
It doesn't quite work that way. Wording in the will, stipulation, etc.
You forget, a demon is in charge of many of our deals.
I know that, and his name is your dad.
No.
No,
he has a different name.
I like this one. All right. Anyway, all right, single file. Ready?
What is the demon's name?
All right.
Dadicus.
And so she and now a clothed but unarmed Durlock march out, and they march down the hill. Ladies, gentlemen, we are triumphant. And then the guards look, and they're like, a couple of them were just like leaning on their
classic
pole
guard
arms.
stuff.
Yeah. And suddenly they look right at each other, and they're like, and their gauntleted hands are just clapping loud, so it's like a loud clunk, 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 clunk as they applaud. And then she's like, yes, wasn't easy. However, we don't have that many beds below deck, right? They look at each other, go, no, ma'am. It's like, right. So here's what we're going to do. This sloop was stolen from Castihill Port. We will house them there, and I can be stationed on there to keep watch on them, while you all man the ship, yes?
She's a wizard.
Can I
so
hiss
it's
at them to
50-50.
give her like the help action? And just-
Yes, so go ahead. Anyone who wants to aid in the deception, go ahead and roll deception.
I'm gonna speak in
I should not
Draconic,
roll deception.
and I'm just gonna go eggs, bacon, and toast. But to them, it sounds so scary.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, all
my
right. So
third
you are
aid.
just what is your contribution to the
12.
deception?
Yeah, I think Lex is so pissed about the plan and the situation that she looks defeated. So it's like real. It's like not a deception, even
Yeah,
though
it's
she's
like-
not like actually chained up. I think like she just is just like kind of defeated having to go along with this particular plan, and so like it's the vibe.
Yep. All right. And then you're speaking in tongues basically, as far as the guards know.
And you for sure don't want it to be persuasion, right? You want it to be deception.
I mean, roll what you want. Just keep it rolling.
It's just the difference between a 12 and a 16.
They're not super genius guards, so a 12 works
Okay,
anyway.
then I'll do it.
So good news. The distinction is moot in this point.
everyone.
All right. Any other contributions to deception or?
I think I'm just going along
Yeah.
with it.
Gorla walks by until she's really close to one of the guards and just goes a like a classic orc routine, and they're like, ah! And she's like, yeah, that's right. Eat it up. So the guards go back to the Dreadlands, which I guess is the name for this arcane ironclad ship. And then, there's the lifeboat situation. All right. So I guess what will happen then is that Lila sails the lifeboat, climbs up, and then brings the ship closer to the dock and loads down the long piece of wood that you use to get on a boat. I totally know my nautical terms. The gangplank.
It's
possibly.
the nautical rope.
Yes.
We're gonna put it right here
It is
in
the
the video, the
gang
correct one.
The gangplank. Yes. Okay, cool. I did get it right.
Gay plank?
Obviously.
So yes, so you are all loaded, and as soon as she sees that the guards are on the other ship, she dismisses it. You're welcome. And during that time, let me see here.
I don't have to do this anymore.
Well, the manacles are gone, so no.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. The pirates have snuck below, and so they kind of poke their heads up from below deck, and you see Stabs just gives a little
Stabs.
thumbs up as Lila just like takes her hand and like pushes down his head to keep him below deck.
Thank you.
Right. I'm gonna go with them. I'm going to get the ship towed and going, and then we have a journey and a plan and some planning ahead of us, don't we?
That we do, sister. That we do.
Before Lila leaves, I'm going to go up to her, and I'm going to say, thanks, Lila. You're doing a really good job, and I appreciate it.
Yes, I am doing a good job. That's why we got this far.
In message, I'm just gonna. It's insane, right? Just ignore. Why would you tell me anything? Just ignore me. You know, I did a great job. Obviously, that's the whole thing.
Yes. Thank you for the, what's the word? Compliment?
Oh, she's so much better at pronouncing it than me.
I think it's pronounced compliment,
That one, yes.
That can't be right.
but I appreciate you helping us. You seem like you're a really accomplished spellcaster, and it means
She's
a lot.
not that accomplished.
You can.
Atticus actually isn't entirely wrong. I'm balanced between martial and spellcasting capabilities. The street term they use is an eldritch knight.
All right. Thank you. You did a good job, and just wanted to say that since we're all in this together now.
Yes. Well, thank me once we get safely to Castihill, because this is just one leg of the journey. Then the gala itself is going to be its own special kind of mess.
All right.
Right? And so she leaves, and you can hear, sound of like ropes and chains getting set up as the guards down below are kind of getting, securing the ship. And then you hear the arcane engine of the ironclad start humming as it, is basically being a tugboat now and pulling the sloop out of the cove out into the sea. And she is back on the ship with y'all. All right, so let's start talking about the next few days. Oh, God. Because I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 days from Castihill down to the Sarah Hill Cove, and it's going to be the same amount of time back up.
I forgot. Did we get notes and like stuff to explain the anti-magic device, like how to work on it, like the notes that they have.
Yeah, we collected that research.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
collected
right?
that
Okay.
research. Like it was
Gorla
all.
had to carry it out of the cave.
Yes.
Yeah, I was carrying it like this, and Gorla put most of it in my backpack.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like-
Gorla had it for a bit, and then once you guys talked to that artificer upstairs in the manor, Gorla handed it to you because you were nerding out about stuff. She's like, yeah, it's a lot of math. It hurts my eyes looking at it here.
Oh God, I love math. Not a thing I would ever say, by the way.
But
I do. I majored in math, so. Math
refuse
rules,
to.
guys. Don't let anyone tell you different.
yeah, so,
Except for me.
Don't go to school.
Drop out.
Drop out. Catch snakes in the mud. Come on, they're there.
but yes. So you have time to go over kind of these notes and research. You three, what are things that your characters would want to spend 5 days catching up on?
I am fully invested in getting this anti-magic field working because we have that refined piece of arcanium and we have like the prototype and all the notes. I think that Atticus is really just putting together a list of things that are missing and basically just ways that we can improve this. And so he's just going to spend his entire 5 days doing that.
Cool, perfect. We'll get to that. Ozek.
I'm mainly going to be keeping an eye on our prisoners, and I want to chat with Layla some more because I feel like I know that she's planning something with us eventually, but I also feel like there's a possibility that I could convince her maybe not to do that.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so she and, let's see, do you guys, once everyone's back on the ship and the ship's being towed, you're out in open water, are you tying them back up again, or are you just kind of letting them chill? Because she does offer. It's like, yeah, rules are rules, right?
I feel like if we tie her up, the guards might see.
I mean, the sloop is a little higher up, and the ironclad is like low to the water, so there's an elevation thing where they can't see a lot. Unless you guys went right up to kind of the bow of the ship and said, hey, look how tied up she is, then they would definitely see it. But other than that, there's kind of a high ground concealment thing that you've got going.
I mean, I can press the digitation for a little bit if we ever need to show that her hands aren't bound. I can just like make it not be there because like manacles are like that big. So
I don't think we need to tie her up. What's she gonna do?
kill us all in our sleep.
Literally murder us
I
all.
thought about it when
Why-
I first met you. No
But
offense.
why? But why would she do that?
to take Atticus back to her dad so she could be the top child. Like,
But if I were going to do that, already I'd ruin all my leverage by taking out some of the
I
Imperiate's
keep
guards.
forgetting that she's here. I keep
Yes, what
forgetting
it-
she's in the belly of the ship with us.
Well, yeah, so it would be, I mean, she comes down right at just the
Yeah,
worst
yeah.
moment, and she starts that thought as her feet are coming down the stairs.
Very
Now, why would I
dramatic.
do that now and destroy any leverage I might have? Please, if I'm going to betray you all, it's going to be later on down the line, which is why you need to make a decision on who you're going to trust now. Durlock is like, I don't speak for her. She doesn't speak for me.
He's like hanging out on the deck. He's
I'm
like,
like,
oh, this is
I'm
mine."
watching Lex try to hate this bounty hunter.
yeah,
I'm like
literally,
loving it.
I'm like, I'm like, no, he's yeah. It's
No,
you're like,
Durlock's just kind of been off in the corner for most of the journey. He just seems to be like looking out at the sea, like probably doing a lot,
chilling.
like rethinking his entire life and career because it's kind of up in smoke right now.
Well, all right, Layla, we can just ignore what she's saying. She'll just go on. But like, I think the main thing is that like we all need each other. Layla needs us for her reasons. We need Layla for our reasons. None of us have any incentive to harm each other at this point in the journey. We're just all on this boat.
That's true.
Let's just try to keep a chill atmosphere if we can. I'm honestly, let's talk about what people are doing really good on the boat, yeah? I mean, Atticus hasn't even whined about being on the boat once.
oh, now that I have a bucket to puke in, I've honestly You just see there's a pillow with like perfect tear marks where I just go, right, 1 second.
Yeah, and you
And you like never go above deck because you don't want to see the water.
I'm like this to the one porthole.
Yep.
I press prestidigitation it to be pitch black. I'm just like casting it over and over again.
Yeah, the puke bucket. Eleanor grumbles as she's mopping.
Thank you, Eleanor. And if you could just replace this water because I'm going to need to throw up again.
Right. Let's see. What does Stabs do when he's on the boat?
Exactly, my question.
That's what we all want to know. What is Stabs doing?
What does Stabs do? What do you do successfully? Quickly.
So he does climb up. There's
stabs.
not a full-on crow's nest, but there is, like a mast, and he does climb up there, and he does a lot of like looking. No, he wouldn't. He thinks about doing that, but realizes he has to maintain cover, and that would be too much visibility, so immediately climbs back down. It's like, well, that was my plan for the journey. I don't know what I'm doing now.
I mean, we need to make sure there's no pests down here, rats or anything.
Yeah, do you want to
like that.
stab all the rats? Stabs.
I guess I'm the ship's cat then? Sure.
He pulls out his full body cat suit he just happens to have.
Which we knew he had. He seems like somebody can...
It's a safe
Finally.
space, yeah.
No, I've got a special set of knives, especially for rats and other vermin, so it's fine.
he's basically a ranger.
I had a moment at some point in this trip that I want to talk to Lumi one-on-one for a second, but I want to let other people say what they're doing first.
Yeah. So that's the Ozek stuff. Lumi, plans for the trip. 5 days.
I don't know. I feel like Ozek has noticed. Lumi's been pretty quiet after breakfast. I think she had this moment where she woke up and kind of felt like everything was okay. Because her friends made it through the day before. They rolled together again. And then I think there's a little part of Lumi that's getting kind of upset and she doesn't know how to deal with that everybody is talking about all these other things, right? Like the bounty hunter and Layla and this machine and I think inside of her all she can do is just have so much fear and sadness. Like if they don't succeed, the one person she loves more than anything is going to die. And she's starting to feel this really heaviness of like, do they remember this? Like, we're going there because her dad is being auctioned, and so she's just lost in those thoughts, feeling these weird feelings that she hasn't had about her friends yet. This utter like breaking fear and sadness for her dad. Like if she loses him, she doesn't know what she's gonna do. So she's just been kind of sitting in whatever area that they are in.
Yeah. Shalise notices a kind of luminous state, and so she walks up. Hey, how are you holding up?
I'm fine.
Okay.
The most teenage thing ever. I'm fine.
You're fine, and you're going to look in the corner and just be fine with everything that's happening with this gala thing and your father.
Yep.
You literally hugged a random Goliath last night.
And?
You called him Dad? It was a
Yeah.
little weird.
Yeah, I thought we already talked about that. It's fine. It was just a mistake.
Okay. Well, look. We'll give you the space you need, okay? But when you're ready to talk, we're all around here.
Thanks.
Right. And she kind of walks off. All right, Lex, what are you up to?
I think Lex is gonna do like as many watches as she can. Like she's just does not want to take her eyes off these two. Like
Yep.
she's accepted that like this situation has not gone as she thought. Like and like is navigating that like it has been a better idea to keep both of these people alive in the meantime, but is like not super happy about how that's gone, and is like sitting with, I guess like it would have been easier had we just sort of killed everybody, but like there's more important things going on too. So like basically she's just reconciling that by like, I'm just gonna sit here and make sure that they don't betray us, and like when they do, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, Gorla checks in on you. It's like, hey, you haven't made any, death threats against either of them for like 4 hours.
I am making them in my own head.
That's a step. That's a step. She just kind of puts a big old hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
The way you were, I was like,
That's what we call growth.
Yeah.
Gorla just giant
look.
hand.
Yeah. Look, we're gonna get our shot at this gala. Like way bigger fish, way bigger targets. You can take it out then. But right now, they're either important, biding their time, or I don't know. What's his face? Durlock. Yeah, you should talk to him, Lily. He's kind of chill, actually. He rolls tighter blunts than I do.
Shit. That's like the one thing. Be like, God, like, damn it.
I have to go see.
One of the nights, I just like, smell something good. So I just like,
Yeah, at some point you just like Durlock is still in his same corner he's been sitting in, but Gorla's there,
Yeah.
and you can smell the heavy fragrance
Sure.
and kind of the dense smoke.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Eleanor doesn't approve. She is always like, we run a tight ship here, but at this point she's like, sure, whatever.
Good for Eleanor.
this
She
is-
deserves a break.
This is a regular vacation cruise. Give me that.
Yeah.
Eleanor, gimme.
I don't.
Return
That's exactly how it feels.
Return of the smoke overlay. Go.
I'd pass it back.
Why would anyone do that?
Oh, we're smoking.
Wait 5
Give
minutes.
it, yeah. Everyone give it 10.
The session turned into this.
We're a little early for the
I do
420
think
special, but
you see Atticus is like, just sees everyone doing that and just goes, and like awkwardly like runs past them and is like, oh, looks so much fun, everyone. Looks great. I'm
Yeah.
going to.
Lila's very much the same way. She she smells, looks down, sees everyone, and she just has this look of just contempt. Like she was always the one like up earliest, up jogging the earliest. Like before the magic kicked in, she was always like top of her class in terms of sports and athleticism, which is probably why she went this kind of partial martial route as well.
I'm gonna lean over to Orlock or
Durlock.
and just be like, that girl really sucks, doesn't she?
Bloody hell! Like, look, you don't.
Common
What a
ground.
square! I'm just like, what a fucking square, and I just like pass it back to him.
Look, I used to maintain professionalism and not speak ill of clients and co-workers and all
I see
that.
the Beatles.
That's what
He's
Jesus
all of them.
Statham
He's
sounds
all
like.
four.
Right?
All four
No.
Beatles.
Right. Well, no, I did write a song about an octopus, but we'll get to that. I don't
he's gonna
speak
take a
ill
moment
of
bored.
They will
colleagues,
eviscerate us.
clients, or co-workers, but now it's all up in smoke. Up in smoke.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
that,
God.
that-
We're watching
yeah.
a midlife crisis in real
Yeah.
time.
It is. He does seem to be having like a mid-career moment, so to speak.
I'm like hitting the weed, but Ozek's not affected because I'm a dwarf.
You're like, seems cool, everyone.
No,
like-
I
'cause it's-
racially have resistance to all chemicals. That's why it takes me way more alcohol or anything. So I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's all right.
Ozek's just really lucky
There
he
you
doesn't
go.
have ADHD. He's just super lucky. There's no medication to fix
I'm
it.
at the dentist and I'm just like, just turn that all the way.
Can I just drink that? Do you want?
Well, yeah. I was just doing work with the city, just, doing the posters. And then magistrate pairs me up with this uptight. She's got her issues. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we all got some of those anyway.
I think we should cut Lex off because she's not blinking. when
Oh
she's
no!
taking the
Pretty soon, I'm just gonna be like, still watching.
You ever think there's too many birds?
Do you guys ever think birds are a conspiracy?
I think maybe
Oh.
Lex is dead.
Yeah, Gorla takes it. But before you doze off completely, she goes, "See what I tell you."
Yeah. You're right sometimes.
She's like, thanks, Mom. It's like, whoa.
Slump over.
All right. Let me see here. So yeah, let's see. The people who are not abstaining are basically Eleanor, Lila, and Atticus. Everyone else, though, let me see here. Sam's like, all right. So, what are we doing when the boat gets to where we need to go? You guys just gonna go to a party, or what's the plan? What's the let's vision board this.
Well, I'm making sure everyone has water. It sounds like the plan is we're gonna be smuggled in, and then we're gonna figure out a way to save Flock. May not been the point of this whole thing the whole time.
Right.
I think we need to present as somebody with a lot of money. And
Don't
this,
you already have a lot of money?
well, I was getting to that. We need to present as somebody who has an interest in this. I think if it's possible, we might be able to pull a fast one. And oh god, something to your accent. What just happened? I think we'll be able
It's
to
the
do
weed.
a fast. It's the weed. It's just the contact
Just
high.
contact
they
high,
haven't. They
yes.
haven't discovered that yet.
I think it's something about the weed. Oh God.
It's
What's
the,
happening?
It's the weed that I smoke, not the weed that I no, he kind of thinks and goes, if we can do this as non-violently as possible, I think that perhaps a good bet, and this is just one idea out of many, maybe we just make it so some very rich person, not the Orlocks, I think they have to be visible, but some very rich person, like somebody 2 or 3 runs down, doesn't show up. But they do, because we show up. We bet on your father. All the while having a contingency plan with big spells being laid in. We can activate the anti-magic field if we don't win the actual auction, but if we just say the amount of money, we can get out of there in 10 minutes. That's my thought, is we just have a really good escape plan, and we just take over for some family that isn't going and respond as them and say we're going, sneak in, win the auction, keep betting as much money as we can, and then cause a distraction, fly out before we pay.
I actually really like that plan. I think that there's many ways it could go wrong, but I would like to do this as quickly and as least bloodshed as possible.
Gorla looks kind of awkwardly. I did just promise Lex that she could maybe let loose on some of these rich people at the
And I was
party.
just like, I'm just passed out, so I'm not hearing
So-
any of it.
That's on me. I should
I
have
am-
checked with the rest of the group before
I'll go-
giving her that promise. But
Just leave Lex to me. I'll need defense anyway when I go and handle the placing the anti-magic field, plus I'll need somebody to help me take it with us once the spell is cast. So I think maybe if me and Lex handle that, and then you stay and help defend Ozek and Lumi, then that's okay. then I can kind of, I mean, I'm very persuasive. I can definitely talk her out of attacking some rich people. And I think you are very persuasive, and you can make sure that they leave, even if the situation ends poorly.
Okay.
Atticus, can I ask you a question?
Yes. What? Yes.
Are you all right?
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't I be?
You're acting a little bit strange, and you keep talking about this. How do I phrase this? Lumina, you can back me up if I'm wrong about this, but it feels like just a few weeks ago you were talking about all of us doing stuff together as a whole unit. Like we were gonna take down the Imperiate. We were gonna, go into this ruin, and we were gonna build this machine, but now you keep talking about stuff like you and Lex are going to do something, and me and Lumi are just going to kind of be doing other things in the background.
Right.
And you're also kind of acting a little weird and jumpy.
I'm just tired.
I know. I'm a trained doctor. Let me make a medicine check.
Let me roll
It's a
my
12.
let me
I
roll
know
my
you're not
doctor
sleeping.
roll my doctor dice.
I slept last night. It's all fine. And we are doing something together. However, we're all going to be in the same building. But the plan was originally create a scene maybe, attack some figurehead that we had no vision of. And now I'm just going to hold up a list that I've written. Mm-hmm. We have Lumi's parents. We have my parents, and now my sister, who is going to attack us at any moment. We have a bounty hunter who may or may not be trying to attack us, and may or may not join us or get a new job, or may just get paid once we show up there. On top of that, we have to figure out why and how to build this thing, this anti-magic field, and maybe if it turns out that it's not useful, then we just put so much time and effort into something that a lot of people got murdered for that really didn't matter at all, and that sucks. What if those ghosts come back? And then on top of that, we have to make sure that we get in and out all alive together, plus we don't even know what happened to Vincent. So I'm sorry that I am saying that we may have to split up the group, but I am just saying, wow, that was really disrespectful. I'm so sorry, Ozek. I just mean...
Well, it's all right. I'd rather have you yell at me than be weird the whole time.
I just mean that this may not be a situation where we can all go from point A to point B. If we can make sure that we don't have to choose between, and I'm sorry to say it, if we have to choose between Lumi's father and my father, like killing everyone, or Lumi's father being murdered, maybe we don't have to make that decision if there are two of us separated. If somebody is with Lumi's father and somebody is blocking my father, that is still us working together. It's just actually handling the issue. That's my thing. I think we've been we'll go in, and woohoo, we'll win. But we haven't actually discussed specifically how much money we'll need to create this item, if it'll even work, or frankly, if this gala shit will even happen the way that we want it to. What if they're prepared for us coming there? What if this gala is the trap? We need to be prepared for that as well.
All right.
Lex is gonna kind of be like, what if any of our plans ever worked anyway? Why are we planning? We're just... does anybody have a cookie?
Ozek's gonna stand up, and he's gonna go to the door that leads down to the bottom part of the ship, and I'm gonna close the door, and I'm gonna lock the door. And I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna look at you, Lumi, and I'm gonna say, Lamina, do you still have Zone of Truth? Turn that on.
Okay.
Oh no.
Concentrate. Then.
What is the save for it?
Wisdom.
You do get a +3, everybody within, if it's a saving throw. Nope.
Do you have to be conscious for that to be effective, though?
It says it doesn't work if you're incapacitated,
I
but it
think
doesn't
you're
say conscious.
I'm going to say we're in that halfway point, so it's only a +1 bonus.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I fail.
I'm not gonna make the save.
I get a +6 to that, so 17.
See? Is it just... wait, so you went down below?
I was down with everybody where we're
Okay.
talking under the
Yeah, I guess everyone else who's so let's see. No Eleanor, no Lila, but everyone else, yeah.
Gorla?
Again, they only have to make the save, like, if they want to fight against it, and if they make the save, it's just that they know that it's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so we would still.
But
be
not that I can resist telling the truth.
I think you can resist.
But you also know.
yeah,
the
I don't
spells.
actually.
Yes, yes.
Is Zone
You
of
know
Truth
that
in the-
you
in-
know that the zo- you
I
know
believe
that
it's in
there.
here, yes.
Oh, that's a spell from last night, yeah?
It's a
I'm
good
high
one.
enough to spill the beans, so ask away.
He guess the brand of weed he has is called Zone of Truth.
Nice.
Yeah, 3/4.
The Kush of Truth
the
and the Zone
Kush
of
of
Truth.
Truth.
That's it right at the back. Okay, Zone of Truth. Here we go. A magical zone that guards against deception, a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point. A creature that enters a spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there makes a charisma saving.
Charisma.
I was misleading you all this entire
it's
time.
wisdom.
I-
Last edition is wisdom. This edition is charisma. On a failed save, a creature
plus
can't
9.
speak a deliberate lie. You know whether a creature succeeds or fails. So Lumina would know
Yes.
who succeeded
on
or
a-
failed.
Yes.
All right. A lot, like, most of them didn't even try. Let me see
It
here.
also specifically says a creature can be evasive, yet must be truthful about what they're evading with. So they can talk around telling a truth.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
deliberate.
Yeah.
Yeah, stab, stabs is cool with y'all. Slightly lesser with Atticus, but overall still cool with everyone.
And
Stabs and I are cool as hell.
Yeah, and
I know anybody who succeeds or fails.
yeah, and so far,
You succeeded. Okay.
yeah, and so
I'm
far,
gonna choose to fail.
none of them have even like
What is the
resisted
DC?
or anything.
16.
Ooh, I barely made it.
I failed, but I did try to resist.
Okay. Lumi also knows.
All right. Now the Zone of Truth's on. I'm going to say, all right. I think we all need to have a heart-to-heart about what we're doing here with this. Someone wake Lex up.
Gorla's just a little shuffle. Hey,
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
think
I'm
we're doing slumber. We're doing slumber party too.
Okay, I'm just gonna
All right.
reach over and get
We're
like a
not-
Red Bull and just like crack it open.
I think we need to be honest about something here. The reason we're doing this is to save Lumina's dad. That's the reason I'm doing it.
Yeah.
the only reason.
It's not the only reason. Obviously, it's something that we want to do to take down the Imperiate, but right now, Lumina's my friend, and her father is captured, and he's going to be killed for no reason. So yes, it's helpful to us and to the Resistance to have Flock and to have the burning fleet. Or what did you say they were called again? The pirates?
Scorched fleet.
Scorched
Scorched
fleet.
Fleet,
Thank
yes.
you, Stab.
Thank you, Stab. See, this is why we have Stab.
That's why we have Stab.
He remembers.
Fist bump stabs.
It would be helpful to have them, but the main reason I'm going, and you know I'm telling you the truth, is because I want to save your dad. And I think that I think that's Atticus has a solid plan, but I don't feel like Atticus's plan is about saving your dad, which is why I've asked you to do this. I feel like Atticus has another motivation here he's not telling us about.
I don't have another motivation. My motivation is the very thing that you brought up and scolded us for not being focused on enough when we first had this argument and had this conversation. That we weren't focusing enough on the fact that we needed to take down the Imperiate, and that we needed to be very aware that it was a dangerous mission where people were going to have to be sacrificed.
I still stand by that.
Exactly, but do you?
I do.
Because we're not having an honest conversation then. I mean, I know Zone of Truth has been cast, but my plan is not just about Lumi's father. I think that's been my point, is that Lumi's father is the main reason we have to go to this gala, the main reason we have to save him. But at the same time, do you know how many rich people who run everything will be there? And not to mention, they're all vying to kill her father. We don't know if that conversation of just the auction is what's going to stop them from hunting him down.
I feel like he was always hunted down. I mean, he's a pirate lord, basically.
What I think that
All of those people there want to kill him, and it's not a matter of just getting him out of there. Like, we have to make sure those people can't do that again. Like, we can't just like sneak around and like pretend that we're not there to stop these people from doing what they're doing. Like, they're gonna auction this man.
5 of us.
That's the
Those
bounty
rich
hunters
people don't know
helping too.
shit.
What? Sorry. The bounty hunter also looks over his shoulder. What? Well, I guess I got
If we
nothing.
rescue Vincent, that's
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Right.
I got nothing else to live for. My career's up in smoke. So, viva la revolution, I suppose.
And really quick, how many people were on your fleet, Lumi?
Oh, just on the one boat with my dad? Or
We'll start there, yes.
Oh, probably like 20.
Okay, so if he was taken, an entire fleet washed up on shore.
But that was a surprise. We can plan. We could be the surprise.
No, my point is that
Busting in there.
we are taking, that is one group who is vying for his death. One group out of the maybe 20 that will be there that did this. I hate to be this person, but I feel I am the only one being realistic about this situation. There are many, many very powerful witches, wizards. All of the people who have held magic back from everyone else are there in that room. I am trying to build an item that is an anti-magic field that stops them. But my plan does not work if we are all centered together, and it also does not work if I am up there going, woohoo, we did it, at the end. I'm sorry, I know it sounds like I'm being an asshole, but I'm just saying, I have never lost sight of that plan. But
I think we need to worry more about vampires than we do about magic. Like, we have not had a discussion about how many vampires there could be, what this main guy is who is even holding this gala, and like what his whole deal is. Why isn't he working with the Imperiate? Like, what is this gala doing that's separate from that? And like all of these people have to be bad, right? Because they're going to this gala, and it's Lumi's dad isn't the only person there who's going to be auctioned, I'm sure. It seems like he's sort of the crown jewel, but like, they're auctioning humans to murder.
And
Like,
one Goliath.
huh?
And one Goliath.
it's all Dave, Bob, Clark,
Captain
Gorthang. Oh my god.
You know, maybe she gets quiet. Like, maybe Vincent's there, but like, even if he's not, like, I had to walk away from saving him, and I'm not going to walk away from this either. And I think I want to do the magic. I want to do that. I do, because I think that is really important, and that is the only way to like really stop the Imperiate. But like, we're also ignoring the vampire situation, and I feel like if we can, I think I don't, and like yeah, I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah, how do you fight a vampire? Is it like the stories with garlics and steaks?
Hold
or?
on, before we get to the vampire thing, and Luna tries to steal her stuff. I was only thinking about my dad. I'm not gonna lie. He's my everything. I don't know what I'd do without him, but Lex just brought a sobering truth of like, he's not the only one being auctioned. I don't even think I let that sink in. There are other people that are gonna be auctioned off who have people just like me. So I agree with Lex. I don't think I agree with Atticus. These feel, and I know that there's parts that are connected. I feel like these are two separate things though, because the machine, I thought the purpose was always to be at the capital. That's where we were gonna get the most bang for our buck. these people, yeah, they're evil assholes. 100% agree, but they are not the ones controlling everything. We need to go after those people because this is just gonna be a band-aid. It's gonna be showing all of our cards before we're ready to go to the biggest there at the Capitol in that building. We don't want to show them that we have that capability because I fully believe that you're going to be able to finish this research. You're going to be able to figure it out when they weren't. Like, I know that. I'm willing to bet my life on. I am betting my father's life on this. The person that I love more than I can ever describe. I'm betting everything with you right now, Atticus. But if you show the hand now, what are we going to have later at the Capitol? We're not going to have it. So I fully agree with Lex that we need something bigger here. And I'm sorry, I wish I had more thought right now. I want to save as many people as we can. And I'm sorry, you're right. That does mean that I'm kind of like, yay, hooray, we're doing it. Because that's who I am, Atticus. I accept you for all of your bits and parts. And I hope that you can accept that that's still a part of me. I'm not the way I looked before, but there's still that little part of me that wants to believe in the good and that we don't have to do this with mass murder. And I'm sorry, I know your family's attached to this and it's gotten really complicated. I don't know what that feels like, and I'm here to support you and help you and in any way that I can, but I don't agree with the way that you want to go about this.
So what would be the non-violent option?
That's why I said, I'm sorry. I'm racking my brain as much as I can. Lex brought up a great point, and now that means I have to think even harder, and that's not my forte, but I'm trying. Because that means there's even more people we have to free, because it's not fair that I'm being so selfish and only thinking of my person.
I'm not upset about you only thinking of your person. What I'm upset about, and I think I need to make this very clear, is I don't want to speak for Lex, but I have been frequently put in the position to create and do the most harm consistently. Every time we fight, it is me and Lex having to kind of attack. And obviously everyone has attacked, and everyone has hurt someone, and everyone has broken something. But I'm in a position right now where the magic that we have at our disposal currently is explosion or anti-magic field. Now, if we want to focus and go and find something else, I think we can do that. But if we stay on this path, those are the current two options that we have at my disposal. At my wit's end and at my most potent magical ability, I have my fireball spells and I have the anti-magic field that I have to build. That is kind of where I'm sitting at. And you see he's like itching his arms like hard as he's like speaking. There is a lot of arcana and sleep deprivations coursing through my mind. I'm sorry, I've been a bit on edge. My main thought, maybe, on this vein, is do we have access to a guaranteed, maybe, sleep antidote? Something that would knock everyone out beforehand? Something that would be like controlled, that we would be able to work into this space? Because, I don't know.
Everyone's doing a really good job of talking to one another, but Atticus just said that, and I do remember, and I go to my backpack and I pull out the 3 vials of drow poison that we stole from the bounty hunter back at the hotel.
I wonder how that
knew
room
it.
smells.
Not bad. Not bad.
You just left it in there.
Yes, because it's a locked hotel room. I didn't realize the proprietors were also my bounties, so tactical oversight on my part, apparently.
But this is drow poison. This is concentrated. This is supposed to knock someone out if they're in combat with you and their adrenaline's running and whatnot. But if someone was to drink this without knowing that it was in what they were drinking or eating, they wouldn't know that they're being affected, and they would, I mean, I'm assuming Tony would fall asleep.
You are a cleric. That was smooth.
I'm assuming they
Oh,
would.
great and powerful Tony.
Good, powerful Tony. I'm
The real god.
I'm assuming they would fall asleep. I mean, I have experience with drow concoctions and alchemical stuff for reasons, and so I think that I know this stuff is really potent.
Kind of reason.
I don't think that's important right now. I'm kind of Godix quickly regretting letting the Zone of Truth turn on. But
All of us like,
we could take these, we could distill it down, and if we could get enough people to drink it, they might be asleep or too groggy to do anything.
I mean, we could do a smash and grab of like, you know, just going in and grabbing who we need and running. We could do the, you know, trying to sneak in maybe as like service people and like, you know, putting something in the drinks, or we could, you know, some couple of us could do that, and then the others could work with freeing people, or we could pretend that we're, you know, there to make a bet, and you know, part of like your plan of like, you know, because I like that sort of like, we're part of the party, we're there to make a bet, and we could, you know, try to even win Lumi's dad or whoever else as part of it, and then kind of figure it out as we go, I guess. But I mean, I think I think we have some options, and I just think that everybody's right, and I think the safest thing would be to try to just get in and out as quickly as possible with the people that we can save.
Since Lumi knows that Lex failed, can Monique roll for
No,
that?
I succeeded
Or,
on the Zone of Truth.
Yes, but
Okay.
I know that you succeeded. Sorry.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
said that
got it.
wrong. So I want to roll because
Insight?
that
Yeah.
was a very non-violent.
Lex is like, I think we could all just be friends.
Yeah,
Sharpening
What the shit?
on the whetstone.
oh, and Lex, I'm not speaking, but I will say you can see I'm specifically avoiding talking about like us working together under the Zone of Truth. Like,
That
I am
kiss you
very,
shared
like,
last episode.
well, two gays make a straight.
That's right.
Gosh.
That's right.
Insight. 23.
Oh,
Well-
versus what Lex deception? I guess you're
Lumi realizes
withholding
she's a
stuff.
D&D character for like a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think she is not being deceptive, but is like wants to get in the room. Like there's I think there's a need for Lex to there's an understanding of like, we'll probably need to be sneaky to get in there. We're probably going to need to use some sort of deception rather than like kicking the front door open. And so I think she's carefully avoiding talking about killing what she wants to do when she's in there, but keeping her eye on like, we just need to make sure that we get like Lumi's dad out of there alive, and whatever happens in there happens. But that there may be some need for like sneakiness and nonviolence to get into the gala. Because like busting in there doesn't make much sense, I don't think.
It'd be entertaining
There's
in terms of content.
There's
but
four
it
of
doesn't
us.
Seem, doesn't
It
seem
would
like it would be
certainly
a
be
good
short and
episode.
entertaining.
Yeah.
It'd be very Shrek too.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I think Atticus is going to lean forward and go, I agree. I think that these are great plans. After them, if we are spotted, what are we going to do? We know that the Imperiate can't fly over water, but we don't know anything else about the people in that space. I know my father can go over water. He's proven it with his metal boats. And we were obviously very easily trapped. It didn't even take them a full day.
To be fair, you mugged someone and took their boat in broad daylight.
Okay, well, we can be a bit more down the... But I'm just saying that, like...
None of us is a rogue. So.
I just think we need maybe... I just think we, until this battle, have had situations thrust upon us, and we have dealt with them as they've come at us. And and you see Atticus is like physically calming himself down now. He's like, you see his eyes are like undilating, and he's like, okay, I'm just saying, I think that we need to know what day 2, 3, and 4 look like as well. Like, are we going to have 2 boats leave? Send one, like, for example, if for an escape, maybe we are comfortable with this boat being destroyed. We let it go away, and we steal a second, smaller boat, and, like, kind of use the chaos of that boat going out to escape. And then after that, do we come back to the manor, because now people know about the manor, or do we stay and keep an alliance with my sister after the fact, because otherwise she has been inside, and she can...
Atticus, you're freaking yourself out about stuff that we don't need to figure out right now.
You can't control everything.
Well, yes,
We
but...
had that conversation. It didn't seem to stick.
But it's not about controlling everything, but it is about, this is the first time that we have the chance to plan and be prepared for an Imperiate soldier attacking us. This is our first chance to do that. This is the first visible moment of the revolution as it stands. The last visible moment was the revolution being murdered in front of all citizens. So this is also a big conversation we have to have, because if the people are not on our side, we have nowhere to go. I know it's not a situation we need to have the conversation now, but we need to at least all agree that this is a conversation that will have to happen at some point, and our best foot needs to be forward for it.
We might need to get a little more information before we make those kind of decisions.
I have 2 thoughts. Monique has one. I want to say real quick, I'm getting very, when they're going to save Robin in One Piece, when they burn the flag, I'm getting that vibe from this.
I never saw
very
I
excited.
just started watching One Piece, so...
Monique got very excited by that. I was like, oh, yes.
I never saw One Piece.
Yeah,
I went
it's the One
outside.
Piece and Avatar reference show.
I was getting laid.
No, I wasn't.
I was watching One Piece.
No, I wasn't, or I wouldn't be.
We have to leave that in.
That's just the episode. It's just that part.
Just clip that for the
all you guys
preview.
needed.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay, but Lumi's 2 thoughts.
Like, really good.
Anyway.
Ooh, shh. Hold on, I have them still. Oh, so listening to that, I have 2 thoughts. I have, like, since level 6, not level 5, but since getting big now, I have this, like, feeling, I haven't tried it, I'm a little nervous too, that I could talk to anybody that we've ever met. Ever. In any plane.
Like, of existence?
Of existence.
Like you can send them a message?
Yes.
Cool.
I thought you meant, like,
Is that
you tried talking to
represented
your
like
dad?
on your character sheet?
I haven't.
Have you tried sending him a message?
No,
Should we
I
do that with
haven't.
Zone of Truth now? Your dad? Have you been good?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Tell me more about this ability.
This is a new spell. I now have sending, and I can send a 25-word message to any creature I have met on any plane of existence.
All right. So, who you messaging?
Oh, Lumi's scared now to do her father, but to try to message him. Sure, I could try that in a moment. I'm gonna talk about my second thought now.
Lumi,
What?
we have a couple days on the boat. You can take time and calm down, and then you can talk to your
Okay,
dad.
yeah.
No,
yeah.
I agree. As somebody who needs to calm down himself.
Yeah.
Can we stop itching? I only have so much cream.
It's, I actually...
Atticus, are you going to talk about your skin condition? Gorla just kind of shrugs.
No.
This guy's got like Kush of the Realm. If that might help with the stress.
Oh, I won't be taking anything that makes my mind anything.
It's already. I mean, we're below deck in hotboxing, so you're already kind of getting a little bit right.
Well, actually, I've been kind of using thaumaturgy and prestidigitation to blow the smoke away in a 5-foot cube of me, but
All right. Well, lack of sleep, skin condition. You want to talk about it at all? I'm going to throw in my 2 cents if you don't have anything.
honestly, it's pretty... How do I say this? There's not much to be done. I have a lot of guys talking in my head all the time, and it's... Oh, wait, Zone of Truth. And it's awful and a nightmare, and my life is consistently falling apart, and I do worry that at some point I'm just going to snap and everything will burn. Like the dreams I've been given for the last month or so. But...
Did everyone else just hear that?
It's fine! Because here's the thing. I can't remove him from my mind. My father put him in there, and the dragon was its own other thing, so...
Okay, wait, because we're in a zone. Tell us about the dragon, tell us about the other guy.
No, thank you.
I think
I mean, that's an answer.
It's not how it works. Yeah, didn't think that through.
I would like to finish my second thought.
Thank God.
Thank you. It has to do with you, though, and the fire.
Yeah.
Because Lumi internally is clocking that she knows that Lex succeeded, and with that insight, it was just like, okay, there's a reason she wants to get inside. I have an idea of, I don't know, so I'm trying to be, if I'm going to shoot down your ideas, then I bring one to the table, right? That sounds like what you do in a team. And I'm trying
that's
to...
good. That's good. Yeah, that's good idea boarding.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
Knuckles.
I'll give Stubbs knuckles.
Okay. Keeping in the splitting the party. No, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I get it. We cover more ground. What if you and Lex went to go find the prisoners, and because I could probably get directions from my dad now, I will get directions from my dad now because he will be on the other end of it. And then you can go just crazy, exploding things away from the main party, right? And we could be there, maybe putting people to sleep, keeping people inside, right? Like, so nobody gets hurt. That's the part that I like. Minimal people get hurt. You don't have to hurt anybody else anymore because I'm sad that you feel like that's all placed on you two. I try to go into the front many times.
It's okay.
It's not a lot of damage. I like to send people away.
Well, and Lex has the childlike glee of someone who's never actually had to draw blood from a living creature before. Oh, I keep forgetting this zone is on.
Lex like hears that and like
I talked to her about her last night. Did she tell you? Did she tell you about the candy apple guy?
Yeah, I know what kind of.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
all...
Wait.
Lex is just like, don't talk about me while I'm here.
Oh, sorry, Lex. So just so I'm understanding, me and Lex go down and free the prisoners, which I have the knock spell, which allows me to magically, like unlock something, like either one magical lock or one physical lock, like non-magical lock. So I'm able to like remove those barriers, but it is a second level spell, so I only have 6 castings of it. And that would require me to not have access to quite a few high-powered spells, one of which I was saving because I do have haste now, and I do want to use that on either you or Lex in this situation, or Gorla.
So
I
this
would-
is bad, folks.
But again, were you saying that in character or out of character?
And so that's...
I just wanted to know how I respond.
No.
I appreciate, right? We only have so much energy we could be using. I get that. But that's what I'm saying. If I could get like directions, that would like help save energy for you. So you don't you don't have to go through this. Maybe you open that lock and it goes nowhere, right? Then you're just wasting all that energy for nothing. But if I could get you guys clear, concise directions to the prisoners, boom, you still have all this energy to make things explode.
No, that is a good point.
That's a good, intel's important.
No, intel is like the main thing that I've been stressing about. That and one other thing. Yeah. But
if you have somebody you want me to ask, I have enough energy to do this 3 times, and then I just need to take a nice sleep and eat something, and then I could probably do it some more.
I am wondering this as well. I literally just had a thought as you said that, and I was like, oh, it'd be so nice if we had a guard on the inside. And then I look over at the boat in front of us that has Imperial guards stationed on it, and I'm like, if one gets kind of spooked into helping, paid into helping.
I've got friends. I know it doesn't last very long, but
Yeah,
we
no,
can convince
But
them.
I'm like wondering if we can convince him into some sort of situation where maybe a guard can, because the directions will be perfect, but then if we have somebody who's also there to unlock the doors for us so that I can get in and just unlock whoever needs to be freed, that way they can escape, and then like that guard can also kind of cover for us so we don't have to like hurt any low-level guards because they're just working. So if we can make sure that they don't get harmed as well, I mean, prisoners will be.
I mean,
prisoners in
Lumi
prison break.
does have Charm Person. It lasts for an hour.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that would be something that we would. Sorry, out of character. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if we would want to do like a charm person friends thing, like right as we got there, or if we want to set up a relationship with someone early on. That's my thought. Like, and that's genuinely just like, if we feel like that's too much, because we already have a lot of NPCs, that's totally fair. I just am thinking like, if we had one guard.
I have a suggestion. I feel like we're overthinking this because the guards don't each have just like one set of armor and one weapon and one set of keys. They're going to have extras on the boat. So why don't we just take one or two sets of... I mean, all the guards at the party aren't going to know all the other guards by name. They've hired extra security for
We'll
the
be
party.
guards. We'll be guards.
Yeah,
Yes,
you,
yes,
you,
yes, yes,
you and
yes,
Atticus
yes,
are
yes.
the two best. Like, or you and Lex are really good, both of you guys, at tricking people. You have high charisma. You guys could just say you're guards or your security and then just walk in there. You would look like you're supposed to be there.
I'm just picturing Atticus. No, it's a totally great idea. And just as a joke, like Atticus shaking because the armor is so. He's just like,
It's so heavy.
no, I work it.
It's like he's a mech, but he's taking up the whole thing.
No, what we could.
No, you're right, thank you,
Gorla
Matt.
and I could put on the armor and bring Atticus as a prisoner.
Or just as security.
Or as
Yeah.
as
They're gonna
as
have
his
wizard
security because he's
security.
invited.
Yeah, because
He can
I
get
am
in.
of the family, and my sister is. My sister does like I was the main situation for the like her showing
For
up.
her to get
so
you.
so even if we have the guards with my sister and me as the prisoner, like that would work. I could see that working with like the guards' expectation of me, like.
And then the bounty hunter could sneak in with you guys,
Doing what now?
and I just completely ignore him. And
He's kind of passing out already. He's like, and then he hears the bounty hunter's like, what?
yeah, he's Blaze. So like we're just and like you guys could kind of find your own way in, and then we would be ready for like kind of an ambush, and like we could get set up in a place where we could quickly make something happen and run.
I mean,
And
I
run.
am trained with heavy armor. I do have heavy armor proficiency, so...
I'm a medium creature now, so I got this.
All right, good. I'm looking at all these plans. We've got a couple days. This plan of your sister's got us on the boat, got us heading north, but we're not going to just walk up on the dock. How are we going to get into the city? We'll have a couple days.
Oh God.
I mean, doesn't someone here have a bag of holding?
I don't know. We don't.
Oh, we don't? Damn.
I don't want to say it. He's actually crying. And you see, it's the zone of truth forcing it out of him. It is not Atticus's decision. You can make as many insight checks as you want. He does not want to say this. He's like, what if the sewer? Oh my God! I said it. I was really trying. I was really trying not to say it, but the zone of truth, it actually makes you say the truth.
What a great idea! You
Hang
can go
on.
first.
I will not.
You said anyone you know, right?
Anyone I know or that's described to me.
All right. See if Javier can help us through the underwater routes.
Or he could come like send a carriage and pick us up or something that we could hide in.
And don't double park it.
Also,
Somebody was murdered for that. It's a long joke. It was like from
long
obvious
joke.
last
Okay.
episode. Sorry.
I missed that episode.
Yeah, we were level 3 then. Sorry
Also,
about that.
I hate to say it, but if we need a rich asshole on the inside, the 5 of us have met at least one already.
Vince
Who?
is in jail.
No, the lawyer.
The lawyer.
Do you
He's-
suppose
He's
he's
an
invited?
asshole.
He's such a wee little guy, though. What's he gonna do?
I don't know, magic stuff, or
I
maybe
don't know. I mean,
maybe he's influential enough to have gotten an invitation that gives us an extra in.
Would he get an invitation?
I actually
No
don't
idea.
know. That's an interesting question.
Look.
Look,
He's
Gorda's
the
really
only-
smart and knows people, okay?
Look, I don't know a lot of super rich
She
people.
worships at the altar of Tony.
She said no pickles. Gorla like this, whispering in your ear. And her idea was really good.
Look, I don't
And
know.
you all are gonna watch her, and you're gonna like it.
Gorla hitting a TikTok dance. We're all like,
Look, I've met like one rich person in my entire life, and it's that guy. I know maybe a couple like middle class to upper middle class people. So if there's, yeah, I guess you count, but you're kind of like on the road and stuff.
I need a chateau
I'm not rich.
now.
We're not rich.
No, you've seen her house. It's like middle class, upper middle class, yeah.
I guess. It's rich where I come from.
Well, yeah, you come from like,
Oh, Zach, is there something you'd like to
yeah, you
say?
come
Oh,
from
that
like,
comes from a bunk bed.
Yeah.
One.
yeah, you come from like
So.
a reclamation war zone. Which, by the way, there's going to be reclamation people there. Now that you're in the
Lex
zone, are
is
you
just
going to be? Are you going to be cool with this?
I just hope there isn't anyone there who knows what I did so I could get out of the reclamation.
And
What did you do to get out of the wreck?
I don't see how that's helpful.
But you brought it up.
I didn't intend to answer what it was. Let's keep talking about getting off to the sewers.
Lex is just gonna file that away for later.
I do wonder though. How high up in the reclamation were you? Like,
Lumi, I think we can turn off the zone of truth. I don't actually think we need to.
no, Lumi, I don't think that that's accurate.
How long does it last?
I think an hour.
Yeah, as long as you maintain it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm not
Concentrate.
doing any other spells right now. But if I was to do sending, I would have to stop.
Ozark looks very uncomfortable, but he says, I wasn't super high in the reclamation. I was a sergeant at arms, and I could have gone higher, but I enjoyed my work, so I didn't want to go and have a desk job. Anyways, it's not important, but what is important is that I know there's going to be reclamation folks there. We found out from the invitation there was going to be, and that's fine. I've never met any of the high-up leaders of the reclamation. I mean, what's the chance that somebody who knows directly what I've done would be there?
How long has it been since you left?
About 30 years.
Dude.
What, that's not a long time for a dwarf.
But it is a long time for a job.
But it's a dwarf organization.
Dwarf, is it just dwarves?
Oh yeah, the reclamations, it's like a racial thing.
Right, but all I'm saying is that I just don't see somebody leaving their position and them leaving it open for 30 years in any capacity. And I'm an elf. I know old.
Oh, I didn't leave my position. I didn't leave. The people at the reclamation think I'm dead. Which is why you're not allowed to leave the reclamation. You get tried as a mutineer and then you get hung publicly. That's what happens.
Oh.
But I had to make a choice and I made a decision and I couldn't have that decision be reported. So everyone thinks I'm dead. That's why that reclamation fellow at the Dwarven Temple back in the capital didn't try to arrest me, because no one thinks I'm wanted. I was just a sergeant. So, but yeah, not important to the conversation, I don't think.
I mean,
Not
yeah,
this one.
he's got a point. Lumi, do you want to send to your dad?
So, what? Lumi, who am I sending to? I need a list. Were we gonna do the Javier thing?
So I
were
think
we gonna do something else?
I do think
Javier first.
Javier is a good idea because it's a good idea to get us into the
We
city.
need to get into the city.
I also think we need to call Vincent. I think we need to check on him and see where he's being held, if he'll be there. Because I just don't want to be surprised. Sorry, this is out of game. I don't think Atticus would say this. But I will just say I don't want to be surprised he's there and not have enough spell slots and have to make a bad decision. Because I will choose Lumi's dad. Because she's my best friend. So, I will choose Lumi's dad. But I don't want to have to make that decision. So, if we can check in and just see where he's
Where
at,
he's at.
I
Okay.
think
that's a good idea.
I mean,
That's a good idea.
and this is out of character also. I don't think Lex would admit this, but I think if it came down to it, it would also be Lumi's dad. Like, it's just,
All right. Yeah, you got three sendings.
I-
Which, like,
three
breaks my
sendings.
heart,
We are
but-
going to wrap up the session with those three sendings. So,
Oh no.
And I also, Atticus is going to. Will you call someone else for me?
I may need a sleep, but I can do that.
Oh yes, not now. I need a few days anyway to think of what I have to say to him.
It has to be 25 words or less.
That is very important to know. Thank
Yes.
you. My youngest brother, Tobias. I just am worried about him, and I would just like to know if he's okay, if he's going to be at the gala. I just
Yeah, of course. You just have to describe him to me. But I think today will be a good test because I've seen these people, so I think this is a good test.
Perfect. Really quick, can I do something for my character kind of before this, like retroactively before this kind of happened?
sure.
Basically, I just want to kind of give a little insight into where Atticus is at
Okay.
mentally.
Sure.
So his notebook was very specifically left in his room when he came to see everyone because he doesn't want them to see the fact that his notes have become like the focused, controlled notes of like magic and arcana are falling way to like chaotic scribbling writing in a mix of infernal and common of things the demon says to him all the time that he's just been like writing, and you see that there are spots in the desk where he's like drawn sigils that he's like tried to like scratch out. The bags under his eyes that he's covering with prestidigitation are getting to a point that is like he looks like he might be like almost addicted to drugs, and he is, when he takes his bandages off, the silver scales that were just on his hands have shot all the way up to his past his elbows.
Yep.
And he's just like shaking because he is now physically cold. Like he is like freezing, and he doesn't, but he's just not showing it. So anyway, I just wanted to add that in really quick before
Okay.
just because he's, and also you guys may have noticed Flicker is not next to him. Like Flicker's hanging out in your lap and running around, but the only person Flicker isn't stopping at is Atticus unless he commands him to.
is there any like draconic in there also, or is it all infernal?
You see that he has drawings of like a dragon eye or like scales.
Because I know there's like kind of a battle there.
The thing, he has like notes that say, I have to get him out, I have to get him out. He is in so much pain, I have to get him out. But mostly it's just what the demon is saying to him and like the deals that he's trying to collect. And like Atticus, you can see like moments where he's writing a sentence and then it becomes the demon's voice. And so I just wanted to add that in before we end.
Yeah, because like that devil keeps returning to you, and it's like sweetening up the deal just a little bit. It's like, well, if you're sure, I can have the folks downstairs, make some red line adjustments. I'll be back.
Please don't. So Atticus is sitting here, and like that's why he's snapping at everyone. Is he's just like twitching, and like even his like comfort creature is like now uncomfortable because of the dreams it's seeing, so it's staying further away from him.
I cross off Atticus mean on my thing.
Atticus bully. Atticus sad.
He's gonna need to sleep soon again.
Yeah, we did not come out for a little bit.
All right.
Sorry.
Give me one sending. Your choice. Sorry to put you on the spot like this.
Oh, I only get one?
I mean, we can do all three. It's just in terms of like time or whatever and wrapping it up.
Okay.
And then you'll still have the 2 for the day, but we can do those over Discord or something.
Okay. No. Well, I'll do Javier's.
What? Oh, ready to count. I was gonna do it. No, we're all gonna count. Yeah. We've all got our fingers ready.
Javier, it's Looney.
Remember me?
Are you close to... Does this gala have a name?
What?
Does this gala have a name?
No, it's just it was just the gala. He's more in Castihill because you're trying. This is for getting off the boat into Castihill.
Yeah, he needs to pick us up from the dock so we can get into the town.
So rewind.
Oh, now I forgot my first 2.
You said Javier.
It's Lumi. We need a ride from the dock. Bring a large carriage. We are a big group.
Fly casual.
Respond with answer. Arrive in 5.
Close enough.
5, he'll understand. 5.
Yeah, he'll get it.
All
He's
right.
like 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 what?
The message has been sent. How will Javier respond? We'll have
I'll send a PS tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have to send to his player and get that response.
Be there in
What
5.
will happen once they arrive
Maybe his
in
response
town?
is like, 5 what, bitch?
How will they prepare for the gala? What awaits them at the gala? And who will they talk to more now that they have all this sending to do every day?
And we have
Limited minutes.
Yes.
We go shopping.
Nights and weekends, baby. All right, that is all the time we have for tonight on Fall of the Imperiate. Thank you, Albuquerque, Twitch, YouTube, the channels, people who only watch us through our social clips. We see you. You are seen and loved. All right, good night.
Good night.